What's up, you guys? Chet Guthrie, the Dream Poet here, coming to you all with day 249 of my vlogging experience here. No, wait, not in the state of Florida, here in the state of Tennessee, in my hometown. Not even my hometown, actually, we are in Sweetwater, Tennessee today, and we are going to check out a really cool spot, which is at another really cool spot. And let me show you where we're going. We are going to none other than the Lost Sea, but we will not be going inside the Lost Sea today. We will be checking out this tiny little train that really, I don't think not that many people know about. I mean, I did this a while back when I was still living here in the state of Tennessee. I took a few photos, and it's a really, really cool place to take photos, but it's kind of gone down in hard times. I mean, the train operated from I think the 60s all the way up until the 80s, until I'm assuming she just broke down and the Lost Sea didn't have the funds or the financial part or aspect to fix it. So we are gonna go find it, you guys. Let's do it. Okay, guys, in order to get to this train, we have to go through the village. There's a really cool blacksmith shop up ahead, and the times that I've been here, I've never seen anybody actually use it. And looky right there. We have ourselves a moonshine still. Because this is East Tennessee, one of the moonshine making capitals of the world. Popcorn Sutton was on the East Tennessee, North Carolina border. I feel like there's kind of discrepancies either way it was in North Carolina or Tennessee, but here's the blacksmith shop. And as you all can see, no one's here today, but a lot of cool doohickeys. Ooh, a trap. I mean, just like all your knickknacks that you would really need to make a forge. And this is where the adventure happens, my friends. This is where we begin our journey to find this little yellow locomotive. Well, that's interesting. You see where it's very thick in the middle of the rails, but then it proceeds to get more narrow and narrow and narrow. Who knows, maybe that's a reason why they stopped using the train, because to me it looks like, well, this would probably have to come up. Now, throughout the trail and along the tracks, this is a lot of what you will see. A lot of down trees, a lot of twigs. And it goes all the way around the tracks that we will be walking through. As you see, going all the way down there. So, we got a trail in front of us. I mean, I am still awestruck of what this place used to look like, of what it would have been. Because in my brain, I just hear like locomotives, the sound of an engine going down the tracks, and the sound of metal hitting metal, going clunk, 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 clunk. You know, that every railroad, no matter what train, no matter what size the locomotive, you can always hear that ka-thunk, ka-thunk, ka-thunk as, you know, the metal is striking metal. I mean, we got a long haul. Well, not long. It's only about maybe a 20-minute hike. We're already killing some time. So, not much farther. And now we're coming where we have quite a few train trestles. And I'm sorry guys, I mean it's not that bad of a hike to get to this train, but I just find it cool that the tracks disappear, then they reappear. Kind of like this stop. And like, dude, that's crazy. Look how that switch is. Imagine that little locomotive had to go through that all the time. If I'm not mistaken, I see a little bit of debris right there in the middle. I don't know, I just find it very interesting, you guys, just to hear it still sing the way it does. I mean, just listen to that. Kind of makes me wish that it was still attached to the trolley. And what do you know, you guys? We have come across the first one. The first car that we will be seeing left in the rubble. Kind of gone the way of the dodo, which is very sad. So I imagine what this thing was like back in the day. Back when people used to ride on those chairs. Kids used to have fun. But now, it's just kind of rusty. Rusting away and being lost. Just like whatever the mountain will take. And now we are officially at the house that stored this little yellow locomotive. As y'all can see, it's fallen on hard times. Looks like it's more of a storage shed. And there's what I'm assuming is the other set of wheels that go to the other trolley. As you can see, it looks like it's just a storage area, which kind of sucks. But let's check out the other end. Alright, now that we have come to the other end, this is the other end of the storage house where all these children used to ride through, all these adults. But as y'all can see, dang, I just hate that Lossy isn't like banking on this one. I mean, this is a classic for most locals, or at least if they were around in the 80s. I remember when I was little, I mean, I used to want to go here all the time. Well, not to this specific one, but I just remember that this used to be a really good one that a lot of my family still remembers, and my friends and their family's family as well. And look, we found the little yellow engine. And this, you guys, is what we came to see. And that is this little yellow train. The thing that pulled those two cars that we just saw back all the way through these winding hills and this winding mountainside. And as y'all can see, she's retired. Sadly, but she is still an amazing little train. I know there is some stock footage of a few people riding on her way back when, but that was forever ago. And if y'all can see, there's the engine. There is all the knobs that made her go in this. I know that's kind of blurry. That is the switch that they used to move her. I kinda wish she was still running, but oh well. Oh well. And since we have now seen the little yellow locomotive, this was a friend of mine who told me this, but out at one of these Gulf areas here at the Lost Sea, they have thrown away some of the boats, some of the materials that they use for the tours. And I'm just honestly curious to see if they have one of those glass bottom boats just sitting to the wayside. My friend Amanda, she goes by the Crimson Archer on YouTube. She's got a decent following, about maybe 500 subscribers, bigger than I am. But she was the one who was telling me about this area. To me, she is the YouTuber of this area. She's good at what she does. So hopefully, maybe we can find it. If not, another day. You know, actually, that was an easier find than I thought it would be, because as you can see, that's where the most of the trail he leads off to. But over in here, you do see over in the distance, right over there, looks like a mining car, and yeah, part of the glass bottom boats. Let's check it out. Correction, that was not a mining car, but it looks like it was a mining car at one time, because I don't think I've ever seen a trailer like that. I mean, that's not your atypical trailer. And this is what I believe are parts of the glass bottom boats. I believe anyway, because that's like some hardcore styrofoam. If I did my math correctly, we should, this is it. This is it. At least I know where all the lunch tables got off to. You know, my grandfather got a lunch table that was just like that. I remember at my grandparents' house, we had those exact same stools. You know, they could probably easily sell those and make a little bit of money. Except that one. That's busted. But while we're out here, we are still going to take a walk around the trail. Like I said, I'm not sure if this area is what my friend was telling me about. So we are going to go along the trail, and we're just going to see where this thing goes. I've never been on this nature trail before, so it's new to me too. You know, I was right. I take that back. That was not the area that my friend was telling me about. This, my friends, is what she was telling me about. This is the storage area where the Lost Sea likes to take a lot of their, I guess, materials, equipment that no longer works, and they deposit it here, which I don't blame them. I mean, this stuff is really, really beat up, but I hope my friend was right that they are still have pieces, which doesn't look like it. It looks kind of just like leftover farming. So I take that back. This, my friends, is what I believe to be leftover. And that was it, you guys. We are now finally heading back home. Today, I thought about driving up to the Tellico Roundhouse. Almost fell over. But I've got a few hours of editing ahead of me, and I really want to spend time with my family for the rest of this season. But you guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Remember, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. That will keep you in the loop on daily content of my life here in the state of Florida. Stay posted. Well, as of right now, Tennessee. But stay posted, stay tuned, keep in touch with me at Dream Poet at Facebook, as well as my Instagram, and the links below. Thank you all for the love and support. Love you all very much. Peace, you guys.